All right, so before I get started, let me show you exactly what needs to be done. Spring cleaning for the backyard was never done. So I have to clean these fan blades, clean all of the windows, clean all of the furniture out here, the windowsills, but that is not priority. What I'm going to be focused on is on the backyard. This madness back here. And the thing is, I cannot even walk back there, so I have to trim as I go. So let me show you what it looks like from out here. You see all of these weeds? Yeah. Back here, there is a lot of spiders, roaches, leeches, frogs, just everything is back here. So I'm gonna spray myself really good, get some gloves. I already have on a ton of sunscreen, so don't want to fall in the pool. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think we're gonna start on this side. Yeah, this side is much more doable. Let me just start on this side. This is not my first rodeo. I'm fully aware this is a backbreaker. So I always bring a stool. Oh, and I have that large trash so I can make my round of dumps. That didn't sound right, but you know what I mean. So for right now, I am focused on this straight path through here, not anything back there, because that's where all of the spiders are. So before I get bit and call it quits, let me just get as much done as possible. I like landscaping, but this is not fun. I'm about to go back there and brave that madness back there. And when I say madness, I'm referring to all of the bugs that are back there. I just cut a bit of this tree just so I can get back here. These have to be cut also. This is all there is back here. Lots and lots of spiders. Oh, there you go. See. All right, so it's about an hour later. I nearly filled a trash bin. I just piled these fronds in the corner here. Now I think I'm stopping right here, at least on this side, because I'm not going to be able to get through there, and there's a lot of things running back there. You just saw that. Those a couple of lizards. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is go inside, get some water. I don't want to eat just yet because I know it's going to rain and I want to get as much done as possible. So let me get inside and get something to drink. Let's get back out there. Look at all these overgrown trees. Once it's all done, it's gonna look really nice. But now this is what we're gonna get started on. So this is something that we usually have to do at least twice a year. Right now it's the rainy season. It's around this time that I guess we do this, not just me. But I don't mind. I would rather not do it in the heat of the day, but I cannot wait. I'm gonna trim that first. Just need to be able to open this door. So I trimmed the first palm tree just enough so I can get through here, but as you can see, I cannot really walk back there. I'm squatting down just so you can get a better view of what it looks like back there. I'm gonna start on this side and get this cleaned up first. Hopefully I'll get a lot done before it begins to rain. All right, so what I think I'm gonna do is leave this alone and just spray the remaining weeds because the sun is beating like directly in this area. So I'm gonna go back there and get some shade. It's too hot, way too hot. All right, guys, we're going low, low, low. It's almost 3 o'clock. The temperature has just cooled down. I don't think it's because of, yep, the clouds are coming in. So my guess is the rain will be following. It's a matter of time before I get pricked with one of these things. Just a matter of time. Look at this, it's like a forest back here. You hear the wind picking up? Yep, that's the rain coming in. That's Florida for you. All right, let's get some more done. Look at this. This is like a little tree, a little mini tree. There's the rain. To be continued. All right, so it's 3:15 and it's not full on raining just yet. It's kind of drizzling and then the sun is peeking through, but it's probably good if it rains right now so that way I can take a break, because I know myself, and if something doesn't stop me, I won't stop until I get a headache. I'm about to pass out, have a heat stroke. So this is a perfect time for me to just stop and just get something to eat. So that's what I'm gonna do now. What I'm gonna eat, I have no idea. We'll see. I'm gonna have a snack is what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna do a yogurt. This is something I usually prepare as like a dessert. But it's a yogurt, a banana, and then I use these paleo bars. Oh, there's more in there. Oh, I almost left you behind. And then I top it with walnuts or any nuts, really. That is so good. So good, so good. All right, so it's now like, it's around 3:45. Round 2. My nails are filthy, and I realize why. I think it's time to retire these gloves. So I was able to clear up a little space back here. Actually, a lot of space. So now I need to cut that one down and make it look somewhat like that. You see, I'm not able to make it back there. So let me get to work on that. Person that's afraid of spiders, this is not the job for you. There's a lot of spiders in here. So I'm just going to stack all the fronds up. Back to the cave we go. This is actually looking a lot better, a lot better. Right here, you see I'm not able to get around here. Look at those needles. You see, this is what I mean. If you're afraid of spiders, I don't even know what that is. What the heck is that? Hold on, I need to zoom in because that looks really freaking creepy. See, that makes me want to get out of here. Let me clean this mess. See, when I work, I like to work clean so that way I can stop and not have to worry about a huge mess that I just made for myself. If this gives you the impression that I'm a nature person, I am not. I am not. I do not like all these creepy crawlies, but I can't let it stop me either. We got things to do. Look at this spider. And look at this one over here. That one looks really creepy. Oh, look at the one behind it. Yeah, like I said, if you are afraid of spiders, this is not the place to be. And you know what? I think I'm calling it quits. All right. I think I did enough. This is it for today. I was able to get a lot done, a lot more than I expected. Let me show you. So this is the side that was really, really bad. I was able to clear out a lot of space. All of these weeds that are here, I'm just gonna spray them after it gets a little more cleaned up back here. But this area back here is the area I do not like to do. It feels, I don't know, I feel claustrophobic back there. And that's actually where most of the spiders, I can't say where most of the spiders are, but where you can see them. Because even if you can't see them, believe me, they're there. So all of this back here needs to be done. Maybe when Danny gets out of work, if it doesn't rain, he can finish up. But you see these things? I don't like to move those things because there's always lizards and spiders and whatever else in there. So I don't like to touch those things if I can avoid it. But on this side, the lava rocks look almost like I already sprayed them, but I haven't sprayed them yet. Look how much cleaner it looks. We got umbrellas for the pool area. We used to have umbrellas, but what ends up happening is they get really moldy and dirty, so we got rid of them. Why do we ever let it get this bad? I don't know. I blame my husband. He's responsible for the backyard, so I blame him. I'm kidding. I think what happened with this backyard is because we were so focused on working on the rental property, we just completely neglected this backyard. So when the rain came in, the weeds are really beginning to grow. And once they begin to grow, it's just best to just let them grow and pull them. It's easier. Not necessarily easier, but you know, we have to trim the trees anyway. So this tends to happen at least twice a year. So anyway, the shower's calling me. I need to jump in that shower and get cleaned up. I feel so gross. So gross. So it is day 2 and I am back at it cleaning the backyard. Yesterday when my husband got off of work, he cut all of the trees back here. He did a lot more trimming, but it did begin to rain. Oh, look at that up there, it's broken. But anyway, last night it did begin to rain, so he had to stop. But now I have all of this mess that I'm going to clean up today and get it done. It's 1 o'clock. Hopefully I can get a good hour of work in. We'll see how much I can get done. That should be pretty easy to clean up. Going back here before I begin to clean it, let me just show you what it looks like. I really don't like going back behind these palm trees because, as you can see, lots of spiders. So and this is a lot. Right. Let me get started before it begins to rain. You see, what you don't want is to get pricked with those needles. So far I've done a good job. I haven't gotten pricked. All right, let's make a pile back here. You see all of those spiders back there? I'm not sure if you can see them. Let's see right here. Some more back here. Yeah, these spiders are all over the place. Now I'm working my way over here. So let me get this picked up. not able to get back here. Well, not unless I want to get through this spider here that is blocking my way. So I'm gonna kill you. You gotta go. I don't know if you can see it, but. And there's another one here that is freaking me out. There's a bunch in there, but. Oh, you're still moving? Really? Come on, just die already. Die. Oh my gosh. I don't even know. Woo! Did you see that? Alright, go back in the tree then. Stay there at least. But anyway, what I've been working on is using the rake to get all of these fronds from behind the trees, because back there's a lot of, you see, a lot of spiders. Oh, you see more spiders. You see? So it's just easier for me to use a rake and get all the fronds and bring them to the front, and then I can stack them up. All right, so I'm finishing up now. These are the fronds that I had cut down. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna see if I can slide them into these trash bins, and the rest will just tie up. All right, I think I'm going to stop there because I think I've had enough spiders jumping on me for one day. So I'm actually done. Anyway, so see, I was able to get back here and clean back there. So this backyard looks a lot different, a lot more cleaned up. These still need to be trimmed up, but look at that spider back there. So now this backyard just needs a little more trimming. We need to put some weed killer down. Look at the spiders right there. Let me zoom in there. So yeah, anyway, we need to put some weed killer down, trim a little more. This tree's in my way. But right now, I am done. There's a shower with my name on it. It's about 5 o'clock. I'm gonna head inside, take a shower, and pass the baton to my husband. He's about to get off of work. When he does, he can finish up all of that stuff there and do whatever else needs to be done out here. He needs to spray and stuff, but I thought I was going to be able to get it done in 2 days. I'm not. It's a lot of work. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed day 2. Bye. So welcome to day 3 of cleaning the backyard. It's day 3, but it has actually been about 3 days since I've been back here. So I have everything set and ready to go. Over the weekend, I cleaned the cushions. I just took them to the front of the house and sprayed them. They came out pretty good, but I need to actually clean the furniture, so I need to remove those. We have umbrellas that have been in our closet for a couple of months. So these are gonna go up. I do have some dusters. These screen enclosures tend to attract a lot of cobwebs, so they need to be cleaned off. So I'm gonna have my husband do that. Yard waste comes tomorrow, so let me show you how much yard waste was actually collected. Surprisingly, this isn't as much as we normally have. I was able to really chop these things down just to get more space. They're gonna be pretty heavy, so I'm not sure if they'll even take them. Hopefully they will. All right, let's get back to work. We also sprayed all of the weeds back here, so they just need to be swept up. We need to run to Home Depot or Lowe's to pick up some spray for the pavers. But yeah, let me get this cleaned up. So what I plan to do now is push all of the furniture in that corner so that I can hose all of the furniture down. I'm sure underneath there's going to be a lot of spider webs. I don't know if there is. There's a few. So I'm just gonna hose everything down. I have a clear space so I can vacuum this rug, clean these windows, clean all of the windowsills, and just get everything cleaned first before I begin using water. Oh yeah, this window really needs to be cleaned. I didn't want to use glass cleaner on the glass just yet because I wanted to remove all of the dust first before I put glass cleaner on there. Back here, I think after I clean everything, I'll do this area last. You see, it probably doesn't look that bad, but when you look a little closer, you see all the cobwebs in there. There's just like a ton of cobwebs everywhere. So I just got done with that fan. It was a lot dirtier than I expected. So this one should look exactly the same. Let me get up here so I can show you what it looks like. Got some cobwebs up there. No surprise. These are what the fan blades look like. I'm just glad that it's not caked on. You can just kind of wipe it off.